fraggers in the likes of Prodi, Vampy, and even Revelite. And the other players, you saw Goldie and Devil and those type of players sort of like really take a very clear role of making space for the fraggers.
Yeah.
They were low on, ADR, and they were low on impact, on the face of it in some of the rounds, but they really did like what I liked about UV1, and whether this is intentional or not, who can say,
Hmm.
but they they play really, really close, tight defaults. They really, put a lot of pressure on their opponents and take
Yeah.
as much map control as they possibly can. And I'm really interested to see that. Whether that's planned out, whether it's just sort of the way they
Hmm.
naturally fall. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. So I just think that's a really cool thing for them to sort of like look even from just the one map as if they have some sort of clear identity in that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. We'll certainly continue to track that. You sound like perfect on my end, so I'm actually gonna turn you down from
Okay.
my end. So I think
Yeah,
you can stay the same. We're gonna go into this match as we jump into this pistol round here. We're seeing Hydra gonna jump in the middle, but Devil's gonna pick himself up. 2 kills to get that going, but Jackie does eventually take down Devil as Goldie does take down Jackie. So that leaves 2 members here left of Tidal to try to continue to push over here. But they have the bomb, does unexpected victory, and in a good position to win this pistol round. Ooh, nice one tap though by Heretic. Trying to find another one. Will not quite hit that one, though. He's going to himself down a little bit. Jam's going to jump down, take out Vampy. So suddenly this is a close one. But there's Goldie. Picking up a nice shot there with the USP, leaving Jam by themselves to deal with this here. He's doing a little bit of chip damage right now to Prodi. But once again, they kind of have the angle on this bomb. They can see over there. Jam does come out. Prodi just barely misses that shot. And then Goldie secures the final frag of the pistol round. So a bloody one, but UV1 come on top.
Yeah, Goldie really was the key player there on that spot on Catwalk, covering everything, and Tidal just went for a pretty straight up B apartments hit, and yeah, it was really Goldie who was able to shut that down. They could not get close to him there with their crosshairs. So nice job there by UV1 getting the pistol round here, and look at this, picked up an auto shotty on Devil. See where he takes that. I'm interested to see how that's being used. It's not the most common weapon to see on this map. And look at this, look at this double run boost into mid.
Yeah, they just run straight forward. Aggressive play right now by Tidal. Get themselves a little bit of mid control. Again, they do just have a bunch of Glocks, so see how that kind of ends up working out. That Riverlight taking a little bit of chip damage here. As we see that Hydric was able to go down. Vampy here with the FAMAS doing a bit of damage. And yeah, they've kind of slowed down this push pretty effectively. Revelate grabbing another one. Vampy taking down Jackie. Fancy here in a firefight. Does pick up one, but eventually gets taken out. So that'll be the UV1 win, and we'll see what Tidal can do now with rifles here.
Yep, taking care of that second round. Tidal is going to buy up. And yeah, UV1 invests pretty heavily into that round, and so it's only going to be Revelite on the tier 1 M4 there. The rest staying with their FAMASes and their shotguns. Full utility, of course. And a little bit limited utility. Tidal just, picking up everything they can. Revelite flashing out. Ooh, good shot there.
Ooh, Revelite picking that head fairly effectively there. Fancy, though, doing the same on the other side. So we're settled back down to a 4v4 as we watch Vampy here potentially meet up with Jackie. Does meet up with Jackie, but takes them out, wins the better of that one, and proves their gun. There's obviously a nice bonus there for Vampy. Idric pushing past the smoke now. Does see Vampy there, and nice shot to secure that headshot. So we're down to 3v3. The bomb's now picked up by Tidal. As they're now walking it over here is Fancy. Gonna make their way towards this B side and see some rotates come over here to help Goldie out. Or if potentially Tidal backtrack.
Yeah, now just this 3v3 situation. Almost like we started a new round here as everybody's resetting. But it does look like the B hit, as you say.
Yeah, here comes the execute.
Fast.
As they're moving here quickly. Goldie is right in a perfect position to take out the first frag. Able to get that one down. Jam does eventually take out Devil, but here's Fancy on top of the mountain, and they're able to get down to the bomb site.
Good shot there by Fancy in there onto Goldie. They really needed that kill there on Goldie, but Revelite's full HP with the M4. He is the one you want in this situation right now. And, you know, Jam is a little bit indecisive about where he wants to watch, and so Revelite might get a 1v1 here.
And Jam's trying to come in through. Oh, Autodirector, awkward time to switch cameras, but Revelite picks up that frag. As Fancy will then secure that one. 3K on the round for Fancy. Tidal pick up their first round, and let's see now how UV1 answers.
Yes, indeed. UV1 not able to defend that, and it's okay. That was a bonus round for them, so they're going to be... they are going to have to save here, but they're going to be just fine. And you can see those frags they got were, you know, did have an impact on the economy of Tidal with the Galils and Mac-10 picked up there. So let's see how they hit that. Looks like pretty spread out attack here. They're going fast, and Fancy's already been taken down. Ooh, rush into underpass here to trade out Revelite, though. Yeah,
it does take the one, but again, like you said, is essentially just the trade here. Jam playing pretty aggressively, trying to walk out there. Jackie, meanwhile, moving through Palace towards the A site. Could potentially meet up with Proddy. It's backing up for now still anyway. Again, 4v4 here. Deagle's left on UV1.
Yeah, almost no utility. Just a smoke and 2 flashes on Tidal. So they really need to make the most out of those if they want to get past these Deagles. Obviously, it is pretty dangerous to run into them. You can see Devil posted up here, and Goldie had this spot last time, so if they do go towards B, I expect them to check this here under Van, and so Devil might be in danger. He does end up repositioning, and you can see Goldie on the ninja boost there. That could be a really deadly position if they do decide to hit B, and it looks like they are coming through there towards Cat. So the smoke coming through, this is going to signal they are going towards B. So now Goldie and Devil are going to have to switch over, and Jam perfect, making noise here. This is a good split, and we'll see if they can get their shot.
Oh, Vampy! Are you kidding me, Vampy? 2-1 taps back-to-back. Devil picks up 2K2 as well to join that one. What a beautiful win for UV1 on basically Inigo.
Way to go, Tidal. Great execute. Nothing. You get nothing from that great execute as Vampy absolutely murders them coming into the site there. Beautiful headshots out of the Deagle in market. Just lovely stuff, and Tidal is reeling from that. No armor, Tech 9s coming in, and they are just, they have to recover from that real quick because that's a tilter.
Yeah, that's a little bit of one. Speaking of slightly tilter, Devil peeking there. Does get caught up this time, so maybe this is a good round here for Tidal as they've already got themselves onto the bomb site and getting the plant. Hydric also picks up that frag onto Revelite, so that's going to be all 5 members still alive for Tidal, while 3 here for UV1 gotta do this retake.
And UV1 might not know this, but Tidal has absolutely no armor besides Hydric, who's now recovered the AK, so they definitely have a chance at this, but I think they are going to save. They just let that B site go completely without any resistance at all. Devil gets headshot by the Tech 9 rush, and then that's all she wrote. And you do not expect UV1 to lose this round against pistols and no armor.
Yeah, exactly. But they're going to opt to get some exit frags here. Vampy's going to pick up 2. In fact, they eliminate almost all of them. Fancy ended up taking Vampy there, but and the bomb going off, taking out Fancy themselves, so they actually do some damage at the end of that one, despite Tidal taking the round.
Yeah, they get every single kill. Tidal luckily does have the money to buy up again, and it's actually a little bit of an awkward buy here for UV1. Just an awkward round in general. I don't know what that B setup was supposed to be with Devil sort of the only one even really anywhere near the site. And once that kill went onto the player in market, it was completely open for them. Unexpected victory, just had to give the site up. So I don't know about this aggressive positioning from Devil. That's the second time he's been sitting there, and last time he wisely sort of rotated off. This time completely overwhelmed by the Tech 9s. Yeah. So, you know, you've got to think of a different strategy to defend that B site, because Tidal have not hit a single other site besides B right now. They haven't even really gone mid besides in the pistol. So you gotta tighten up that B defense. Yeah,
gotta see if they're gonna change that one up there. But here we go. We got full buys from both teams. First time we're seeing that now in this match. And Proddy starts us off real freaking good. 2 frags right off the hop. Gonna push back Tidal's aggressive attack.
Yeah, really nice flip there. Pretty well flashed as well. And Hydric, you can't be there anymore. Vampy's not going to let you get away with
Goldie?
that one. Look at Goldie with a big push.
All of them, everyone on this team are fraggers, and it's beautiful to see just the pure ability to aim on this combined with their organization. It's been real good and real excited to see UV1 pull that off. And Heretic, meanwhile, is just probably going to look to save this up here. Maybe just try to find someone not paying attention.
And like I said, Jonny, map control. The A ramp area opens up. Vampy pushes up to get that angle onto Palace. The mid area opens up. Goldie pushes up. I love what they're doing here. They're just absolutely able to, you know, choke out their opponents and give them as little of the map as possible whenever they are given the opportunity. And so Tidal's going to have to, you know, get used to this. They're going to have to know these pushes are coming. You've got to not give up these areas. And there's Pradi finishing it off. No sweat off his back there. Beautiful, beautiful round here from Unexpected Victory. And they're going to put Tidal back on there to the save. Look at this. They're actually forcing up. Forcing up with Deagles and armor. I don't know. Tidal really going for an interesting strategy here. You don't normally see this. They're only able to buy 1 smoke and 2 flashes. So looks like mid is the play. But this, well, if I were the coach, I would not advise this.
Especially
And
with
there you
Revelite
go.
shooting like that. Beautiful spray control is going to cap out a couple. Vampy does take out Fancy too as well. Fancy did get a frag to be on their way up. Jackie is able to find Vampy there from the Palace. So there does mean it's still a 3v2. Goldie here shooting his own teammate. Whoopsie daisy. Just kind of smoothed him up here. Jackie, though, has got to pick up this op here. Does get that frag on the Goldie. Potentially can find another one. Ooh, takes quite a bit of damage there. 46 to be exact. Is forced to get back up here as we check out Revelite. Back and up. Devil now trying to contest this op. A bit sketchy. They do get this plant down. And it's up to Revelite and Devil do the 2-man retake. And here comes the execute. Grenades coming down. Smoke's coming down. Jam here could potentially get this one, though, but Devil picks up that first frag there. Jam misses the first shot, but doesn't miss the next. Able to get that one there. Using the smoke to get around and behind Devil.
Got him.
That is quite the play. That's a great play there by Jam there to secure that round. It looked like it was going to be UV1s early on, but some clutch play by players like Jam means Tidal are within 1.
Yeah, and it looked like Unexpected Victory got a little stir crazy after that spray down from Revelite in mid there. So Tidal sort of took advantage, and yeah, that Palace player coming out, I think it was Jam, or maybe Jackie, who came out of Palace and got the caught the player from behind there. You know, Unexpected Victory were just like, all right, we got 3 kills, round's over, and then they leave some spots open. So good job by Tidal to take advantage of that and take advantage of the chaos. Couple of nice op shots there. As well.
Ooh, Jackie.
That one up, and Jackie with a push. Nice headshot there.
Definitely good start there for Tidal. Wanting to even up the rounds here. Fancy now pushing on through the smoke and apartments. They're by themselves, though, so we'll see what ends up happening there. They are pushing through mid. Seem to favor that. Still haven't, like, ever gone to A so far in this game, so they seem to favor either pushing the mid of the map or getting towards B. And yeah,
Boosted up.
here we go.
Oh,
Goldie! Unbelievable performance so far by Goldie. Just getting it done when he needs to. Devil still in the same spot again. See if it works out for them this time around. It does, as Devil takes out Jam. Heretic, though, comes in and takes out Vampy. Fancy coming out now. Does finish off Devil, leaving 2 members for UV1 as the bomb is being planted on the B site here by Fancy.
Yeah, UV1, I don't know, maybe getting a little cocky, leaving some spots open. That catwalk push should not have been able to get as much damage done as it did. They share that somebody that spot would be open. And I think that player on balcony has been spotted here. I think
Hydric?
Hydric's got us. No,
Yeah.
he's peeking it. Oh no.
Oh no, Pradi, unfortunately not looking in the correct direction on that one. And that means Tidal will tie this one up. Goldie can maybe get an extra frag here. No one's coming this way, though, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, he's just going to have to save. And yeah, Unexpected Victory, you know, that they were looking so strong and looking so in control, and then suddenly it just started leaving stuff open a little bit. Tidal taking advantage well. So now we are back up into even territory, and Goldie sort of coming out on top here in the fragging. 10 kills already in the 8 rounds we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you got Fancy over on the other side with 8. So, you know, spread out frags and spread out rounds here as, yeah, Unexpected Victory. They were finding some dominance.
Mm-hmm.
They need to rekindle that. They need to discipline themselves a little bit better. Here's a nice push.
Here we go, moving forward. Heretics gets 1, but Goldie takes them down. There's the trade there. An aggressive push by UV1 to get to mid. But here they are starting to come to A for basically the first time on this map, but they are being slowed down here by Amalia's Vampies making their way on top of the scaffolding, able to pick up that frag. And looking to see if they can do more damage here. 3 members left of Tidal are rotating over towards the B site. They're going to be run into mid. They're going to find Goldie here. Jackie trying to take them out, but Fancy ends up picking up that frag. 3v3. They're now moving back towards A potentially as Vampy over here, which is up.
Yeah, they might have been expecting a bit of a heavier rotation. I don't know what Goldie was doing there in that spot. He's completely in the middle of nowhere there and just easy pickings. But 45 seconds left, and they are going to go back towards B, which is the correct call. They've got only one player there. That's Revelite over on the van area. And here comes the smoke.
Smoke. I've never done this before. I wanted to try it.
Hey,
Revelite,
nice
though.
job. Revelite, oh no, Jonny.
I missed the kill because I was trying something. Anyway, now it's stuck. Beautiful. Can I get to a different camera? No, now I can't get to a different camera because I was being too fancy. Awesome.
All right. We'll get that one sorted out. Revelite got 2 frags there.
Vampy picks up that one.
We got the coaching bug here.
Oh, there we go. We're back. Okay, all right. You know, I saw it in the menu. Yeah, trying to be fan. I saw it in the menu. I was like, oh man, I'm going to actually use the follow grenade button in this game. And it was not a great call. Anyway, UV1 won the round.
At first, I was glad you followed the grenade because I was going to. They only had the 1 smoke, and I was wondering where they were going to put it. But as a result, I actually don't know where Revelite got those frags. I think Catwalk. I think that they ran out and Revelite was sitting on Catwalk. It's a nice job getting the 2K there, bringing UV1 back up to 1. And, you know, I'll say this. If I was Tidal, even with Goldie being the top fragger, I would be avoiding Vampy at this point. They have not... Vampy has not lost a single aim duel this entire map so far as I've been able to see. And you start to notice that, I think. Whenever you run into this player, you get sprayed down every single time.
Yeah.
So I would be...
they're coming.
I can see why they're going towards
Oh,
the
Goldie.
Here we go.
Oh, Goldie taking down 2. Hydric will trade the 1. But damage done well by Goldie. They aggressively pushed out there. Revelite, meanwhile, potentially can meet up with a couple members here of Tidal if they decide to push through here. But they're currently going to remain patient as they had their rush once again snuffed out. And it seems like every time they do that, UV1 do have the answer for it. Right now,
no
Tidal's...
armor here on Jackie as well. Really, really tough situation here. Unexpected Victory
Vampy
should not lose this round. There's Vampy with a nice peek.
Yeah, nice peek, nice spray. To get that going down. 2 members left of Tidal. They're posturing towards the B site. Hydric's going to throw down a bunch of utility here, and then they're going to make their way towards it. Revelite coming in with the flank here. I'm just follow that grenade, but I won't this time. So they start moving on to the site. Now Fancy goes down. Devil picks up 2. 6-4 now for expected victory.
Yeah, Revelite did have a great position, but it turned out Devil was more than a match for the 2 players who were remaining pushing on to B. So 6-4, like you say, and Unexpected Victory. This looks good. You know, they just had a bit of a lapse, I think. They just had sort of a bit of a... And we saw this when they played Overpass in their ESEA match the other day. Oops, knife on Prodi. They rest on their laurels maybe if they're feeling pretty dominant in a map. I want to see that improve. I want to see that discipline continue and for them to really, really start, you know,
here's the push.
Closing in. Here's the push into mid.
Vampy takes out 1. Revelite with the flank is going to take out another here. And then pick up 2. Jam also going down to Prodi. Fired him out through the smoke, leaving Heretic, the last person alive, sitting here with not a whole lot.
In this was somewhat of a save, so that push wasn't likely to yield much, but still, good job of UV1 to take care of it. There's Heretic going down, and yeah, like I was saying, it's just a little bit more discipline required. This is right at the beginning of the season for ESEA. Of course, this is going to be one of their first tournaments, I guess, of the season as well, so a few of those kinks to work out. UV1, they have the fragging that they need. They just, need to sort of get that discipline closed in.
Yeah.
There's another B hit, and this is looks like maybe a bit of a faster one. Apps control already taken by Heretic.
Tidal, aggressive Heretic. Find that one here. They're going to continue to move apartments now. Everyone else moving through mid. Try to get in onto that. Nice start. Here's Heretic pick up. Are they actually going to move towards A? That way right now. The rest of their teammates are backing up from the apartments. Potentially support the rest of them. So we'll see what they can do here. Fancy takes some damage here, but ends up taking out Empy. 3 members left for unexpected victory. Against Prodi, though, in a great position, picks up 1, but unfortunately, Heretic right there did not miss. Could have been a huge play for UV1 if they did that and get the bomb down. But Tidal now are moved on. A side are planting the bomb. Devil and Revelite. They got pretty decent cash, so maybe if they can get a pick, they can.
I would save here, and looks like they are going to do the same. I like that spot there. I believe whoever it was, I think it was Goldie. Ooh, Fancy is hunting Revelite down, actually. The Devil's going to back up into the depths of the B-bomb site.
That one Tidal's going to bring this to within 5.
Yeah, Tidal already looking pretty good here. UV1 are going to want a couple more CT rounds. They've given up some that they probably should have won, and so they really want to get to 10-5 here. I think that they are good enough to do it. They just need to sort of lock it down a little bit. I like that spot there. I believe it was Prodi who was there. But if he had known that it was Heretic who was holding the op, probably wouldn't have peeked like that and given up that kill to Heretic.
A-Rush slowed down by Prodi with the ops. Going to get 1, but they have all moved onto the site to see what more they can do. Heretic does trade op kills here. He gets another one as Jackie takes down Revelite. That's everyone on site. They're going to be able to plant this bomb, leaving Devil and Goldie to come back. See what they can do, but again, likely to just save another one, I believe.
Yeah, so many kills coming in so quickly. Good shots there by the Tidal players. And I think unexpected victory maybe either need to go back to a little more aggression or give up the site and play retake. I haven't seen much retake style play from the defensive side at all in this half, and maybe UV1 want to try to go for that.
Yeah, and one thing I'll touch on too is that like Tidal have been kind of defaulting to really aggressive play, which I've maybe sometimes criticized, but at the same time, if you're just like practice that so often, you can see on that kind of situation, some teams after that first op kill coming through, as Goldie does pick up 1, and Jackie unfortunately dies to the bomb. Second time that's happened. But sometimes when that first op kill comes through, everyone goes, nope, and we're out of here. Tidal were able to kind of keep their mettle and keep going forward and making sure they were able to just take that site completely. So a nice win for Tidal to get that one within 1. UV1 here trying to win one of the next couple rounds to try to at least win the half.
Yeah, you really would like to get 9-6 if you could on the CT side here, especially with what you've seen so far of this team. But it's going to be a tough one because this is a pretty rough force buy here coming in, or eco buy from UV1. Pretty sparse utility and
ooh, trade though.
Gets one though.
Ends up going there. Means they can upgrade their gun to an AK. Pretty good for Vampy. Starting to move over towards the B site now.
Once again, just the one player on the site.
Cam's been having a darn good game. Devil here, kind of by themselves. Almost just completely surrounded. But Devil ends up picking up the better of Heretic. Goldie does take out Hydric too as well. Jam turns the corner to take out Devil. Got themselves now a fancy 2v2. Still got some utility left on Goldie. That potentially leaves them in a decent situation to be able to pull this one off, but what they do here, about another 30 seconds left on this bomb.
Pretty far from the site, and thought that was a player from the other team, Johnny.
Yeah, I was like, what happened? What, am I missing something?
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm not big brain.
Yeah.
But they
Hey,
are
don't go
gonna
for
save
it, yeah.
because low health on Vampy, pretty low money. They're just going to save those guns and try to go for the 8-7. Unfortunate, for UV1, the Tidal has had this streak coming in the second half of the half. And looks like we got a pause coming in. Potentially this would be a tactical pause from UV1, to sort of get their bearings here, decide what they're going to do with pretty low money, and try to get this last round of the half.
Yeah, the one thing I'll say that's paused for UV1, even if they lose this half or they don't get this last round, is that the way we've kind of just seen them just be able to outfrag kind of Tidal in some situations. It does prove potentially well for when they kind of get onto the T side. Like maybe Tidal relies so much on that over-aggression and that punch surprise that has won them a few rounds here and there. You get that less on CT. You often get punished for being over-aggressive on the CT side. But maybe they play the CT side the same way. Obviously, I don't really know too much about how they play strategically Tidal. But we'll see how it works over on the other side. But yeah, UV1 would rather just take this round, obviously, get themselves.
They'd like it.
Yeah, winning is cool. So if they can take this round and take a pistol, give themselves a bit of an early lead, it'll set themselves up nicely for their.
Yeah, UV1 does seem to be at their best a lot of the time when they're using Peeker's advantage and when they're just trying to sort of take those peaks, get those multi-spray downs from players like Vampy and Revelite. So maybe T side will favor them. Mirage, you can be very, very effective on the T side of Mirage with that kind of play style. So we'll see if they go for it. We got the last round coming in.
It's part of why I like
hit coming through.
Part of why I like Mirage. It never feels like a foregone conclusion because feels like the most well balanced map in the competitive rotation, in my opinion, anyway. So here they come now. They've actually not completely hard pushed onto B, but they are making their way over here.
And there's a player up at the balcony, but yeah, like you say, B maybe giving up here. Tidal going back and trying to wait for some sort of aggression, some sort of restlessness from unexpected victory. And now we have they're just sitting around for now, backing off once again, and maybe B will be the hit after all. Yeah,
they see a bunch of flashes kind of coming through. Maybe decide to go back around. So here they come. They are making their way towards B. Let's see what Devil can do from this spot. Or Goldie from this spot right here. He's got one. Can he get the wall bait to give her another one? He does a little bit of damage there, but Jam ends up winning overall. Heretic now trying to see what they can do with the op over here in Apartments. If they get the reaction time, they do. They're able to pick up that frag. A couple more. They're trying to rush him at the same time. Able to void that one. Jackie, though, be able to grab that right there. So 4 members left here of Tidal to get the bomb down planted. Hydric then takes out Revelite, so it's up to Prodi to try to clutch this one out, but Jam secures that one. It'll be a half win for Tidal as they go up 8-7, and that's the first lead they'd have had all game so far. So we're gonna have to see what UV1 got in their pockets.
That's right, and yeah, like you said, Devil was in that ninja spot. He looked at for that spot a couple of times, and that looked like maybe the first round where it might pay off, but then it was perfectly played actually by Tidal. They didn't miss a trick in terms of checking every single angle they needed to going onto the B site. And Goldie does well to get that 1 kill from balcony, but a trade is going to favor the T's in that situation as you've only got 1 more player sitting on the site. So since the op was watching market, just a really, really good hit there from Tidal. And UV1 have got to do the same on this T half here once they get into it because Tidal really seems as if they've kind of warmed up a little bit. Seems as if they're really ready to take on this UV1 squad.
Yeah, they've kind of gotten in there again. A lot of it put together by Tidal's aggressive play, but on that very last round, you saw them take a more conservative approach and still win a round. So it looks like Tidal does have the ability to do that. So UV1's got to basically try to into this one, and hopefully they'll be able to get back to it as we now have finished the break between the halves, and we'll see if UV1, you know, one round. It's hard to call it a comeback, but we'll see if they're going to be able to win this half and then take this map and continue playing here in the ESEA Cup. Because if you are just tuning in, it is a best of one single elimination tournament, so they have to just keep on winning. And here they go. Jackie is going to meet up with Revelite, and Jackie will win that duel. Started off here for Tidal. Jackie now will potentially meet up with another couple more. Devil peeks his head around corner. Neither of them hit their shots. Low down.
That decoy flash did make Jackie turn, but
Ooh.
and the peek wasn't quite good enough. Heretic, ooh, here we go, fight on the stairs.
Oh, Jackie and Heretic end up winning that one. It was a nice pistol round win last time for UV1 to start on the CT side, but this time on T, they're having a little bit more trouble landing their shots. And here's Vampy here, who's been kind of sitting on Palace. Find something out here. Oh, no. Oh, jab. Take it down. Nice play by Goldie. Nice patience. Make sure that was a for sure frag. So finally take down one member of Tidal at least. Nice shot by Hydric. Happened that one there. So that leaves Vampy all by themselves. Sitting here again on Palace. Is completely surrounded. Nice shot to take out Hydric.
Got the bomb as well.
Yeah. They got 28 seconds.
Jackie.
This is plausible, but
Ooh.
Jackie coming from behind, taking them down. 3K for Jackie on the pistol round means Tidal up 9-7.
Yeah, it's a cute little push there by Jackie and Heretic, the duo pushing into underpass. And, you know, you're really taking a gamble if you put two players there because it leaves a lot of the map open. But in this case, it was the perfect play where the other players were sort of sitting outside of garage and or outside of apps and sort of had to kind of jiggle peek one by one towards the stairs. So it really paid off there for Tidal. I dare say they got a little lucky with the position of UV1, but they use their luck well. Here's Heretic with the peek.
Oh, does a decent amount of damage there, but of course, out does that much damage.
Yep, even with no armor, 18 HP left on Goldie, and they bought nothing. They didn't buy a single piece of utility. A couple of people bought up some pistols. They just want a couple of frags here and maybe a bomb plant.
They're moving their way over there. Jam does slow that one down. Towards a Hydric, then taking out Vampy. Gonna move a little bit forward here. Potentially we'll meet up with Goldie. Ooh, was turning away, but flicks right back.
Yeah, and Goldie, remember, was on 18 HP. So
yeah,
all he needed was one bullet into him, and that is the one. So it's going to be 10-7 for Tidal here. You're looking for some sort of bomb plan. I doubt even that is going to happen.
MV9. Revelite, though, does pick up a couple frags here. And, of course, does have the bomb, so they can plant. Oh, they needed to start it right away. Hey, they got the plant. That's all you asked for on this round. But Revelite's going to pick up 3K now. Could this be... Oh, Jackie ends the dream. Could you imagine?
So sick from Revelite, even just to clear out enough space to get that plant. And yeah, it looked like he might be going for more. Wow.
The clutch ace with nothing but the deagle would have been
no armor.
the dream. Yeah, it would have been the absolute dream.
That would have been ridiculous. But even so, if, that is you're fine with that as an expected victory. Got the bomb plant, got a bunch of kills, took a bunch of guns away. You know, Tidal having to rebuy here. And look at this, actually, Tidal, since they were forced up in the way that they were, they actually have to go with 4 FAMASs.
Yeah.
Unexpected victory, absolutely favored to win this round now with the far superior weaponry here. Op even bought up here by Devil. So yeah, Revelite just made an absolute half out of this.
Ooh,
and
Goldie.
there's Goldie opening up.
Yeah, starting this round's got themselves an AK with all those Cloud9 stickers.
Push into apps.
Done, but here comes the rest of them. Goldie's got one! Goldie picks up another frag there, 2 on the round. Pretty solid start. Jam, meanwhile, did take him down, so does make it interesting to see where UV1 decide to make it over. See that Jackie is rotating over towards the A site, so if that's where all of UV1 end up going, they will have to deal with a couple members who do have a pretty good angle.
Yeah, the site is currently wide open, though. They've only got those players over on ticket booth. Now one's rotating to jungle, but they can get on site here as long as they throw a couple of these smokes. Hydric will reveal his position.
Body. Ooh. Taking a little bit of damage there. Revelite. Nice reaction time to get his mouse back up there. Great cursor placement. Crosshair placement, rather. As Jackie's taking a bit of damage here, but stays calm. Does not let them plant Jackie with the pop-off 2K. He gets taken out eventually, but Hydric now is by themselves. And Revelite, 3K for themselves, will pick up that one here. So that means that finally a round for UV1. It's now 10-8.
Little touchy there from UV1. The smokes that they used actually ended up helping Tidal, who were both pushing in from the ticket booth position there. But Unexpected Victory do manage to clean it up. Nice shot there by Revelite through the box. Good awareness to spray that one down, and then no problem taking out the other. That push towards apps, obviously not going to work every round, but I like the idea. And look at this Jackie on the glass cannon op here with Deagles and M4 bought up. Very interesting buy from Tidal here, and we'll see how it works out against full guns from UV1.
Yeah, Tidal. Play fast and loose. I kind of like it. I don't want to see you win today because I want to cast more games.
We want to keep
but
going here.
It's pretty cool. I'll give you that. They do have all that here. Let's see what Prodigy can do against Hydric. Just winning that battle. A lot of 1v1s. UV1 does seem to be up to get the better of. They can get that going there. But Fancy, though, does find Goldie with the Deagle there. So that's a huge win for them. 4v4 now. Watch Jackie here with the op. Nice shot. And this is why they wanted to buy it. Here we go. They're starting to move towards A.
Catching him out.
Yeah. Move towards A here. Revelite does see one. Does not hit that one. Vampy now trying to get onto the site themselves. Slow and steady approach here from UV1. 40 seconds still left onto the round as Devil now right here and ready to go. Jackie still with that off, though. Misses that one and does reveal his position here. He tried to jump down. Jackie does take up Vampy as Devil's got himself around the corner. Revelite's going to pick up another one, too, as well. He's taking some damage, but Heretic will clean them up, leaving Devil by themselves with the op on the site here. He's also got himself. Eagle here does Fancy. See what they can do here. Oh, he's taking a ton of damage. He's so low. Tidal takes the round. The risky buy working for them, and that's a real good win for Tidal and UV1 here. It's got to potentially save and want to take a couple rounds in a row after.
Yeah, kind of a crazy round there. I'm just, trying to think back to how it all sort of fell apart for UV1, who got a couple of picks off the hop, but just weren't able to get control of that A site. And I don't know, their executes are a little bit staggered. They're not, they haven't done any full executes with all the smokes out at the same time. They're just sort of like doing it at the end. Uh-oh.
That's a risky place to kind of jump forward without any knowledge.
It might be time to go back to matchmaking, but get your smokes. Everybody picks a spot. Which one do you know how to smoke? Okay, you got to smoke for that, and then just throw it.
Vampy trying to get up there. Hydric cleaning them up. Hydric with the 3K defending this site to protection. Jam then takes out Goldie. Clean win for Tidal. Of course, it was eco, but still. They got that. So now we'll see what UV1 can do here with AKs. They got to start rattling off multiple rounds in a row.
Yeah. I want to see an A hit. I just want to see him head towards A, straight up. And no, they are going towards B. But even some sort of execute, like they've been playing very sort of contact.
Just moving right there. Heretic just knew where they were going to be. Jackie then picks up that one. Revelite taking down Jam. Big firefights going on as Jackie takes out Revelite. Two members left now for UV1, so that was snuffed out. Yeah, maybe I mentioned before that maybe Tidal will also play aggressive on CT, and they do on that one, and it works out really, really well for them as they've got themselves another situation here where they can go up 13-8.
Yeah, they have to know this contact play just isn't doing it. UV1, they're not able to, repel the chaos of Tidal, and it really is, it really is stumping them here on this T side. That it doesn't seem like they have a lot planned out for the T side. I could be wrong. Vampy takes a shot. but the bomb is nowhere near.
Fancy able to take out Vampy in the end there, giving Goldie do what Goldie can do here. Find someone on the side. Jackie's going to take them out, so they can't even get the save off. Tidal now up 13-8 and poised to win this match.
Yeah. Yeah, Revelite, you know, and Goldie doing their best with a bunch of frags, and yeah, they're top fragging in the server right now, but it just, across the board from Tidal, they're able to get that aggression in, and UV1 just seem a little disorganized on this T side, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, maybe they will pull it back. Here's a B rush. Full on, all they want is the plant here. A couple of flashes.
Ooh.
Big nade there.
Taking tons out trying to nade, but Revelite will get the first frag in the end. Heretic has been money on this op. They're gonna get this plant down. Goldie gets it off here. If they continue to defend it, Heretic from the side. Anyone who's there. Ooh! Heretic and Hydric end up taking up a couple of frags on the other side there. Ooh, caught switching up there was Heretic, so Prodigy gets that frag. See what these two members here can do. Jam's gonna get one. Can Devil defend this? Will not be able to do so. They defuse the bomb. Round win 14 for Tidal. Only 8 for UV1. And you're basically in forced buy situation now for UV1. So let's see what they got.
They've got the money for this round. And we'll see if they can continue it. You know, pulling a round win out of that would have been a miracle. And
Yeah.
they almost did get there with Prodi picking up that AK at the end. But even a bomb plant is fine. You know, you're going to take what you can get, play it round to round here. They need this, absolutely need it. And they need you know, several more, obviously, before they're really feeling comfortable about being back in here. And that was a bit of a faster hit. I kind of liked it. You know, not giving Tidal the time to... Oh, there's a miss.
That's a tilter. You just kind of know, and you're just like a little off focus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A little bit of a mental thing there. But they will reset from that, and they're going to slow it down.
Essentially want to see what you can catch out here. Heretic, though, speaking of catch out, he's the one to be able to do so in this round. Hard for them.
Such nice positioning here, you know, being able to catch UV1 off guard on these slow peaks all the time. Really good stuff from Heretic in particular with that op, finding unusual angles, you know, peeking into underpass at that point in the round, and just sort of getting what he needs. And it's just been a bit of a charmed half for Heretic. Kind of every peak that they take is yielding either a kill or some damage. So, you know, good job to take advantage, but unfortunate for unexpected victory. And looks like we might see a hit into the B site here. Here's the flash.
Off there, moving on forward. There, meanwhile, Vampy's made their way. It's gonna get that one down. Jackie puts up one more. Revelate gets one through the flash. Here's Fancy pushing up aggressively, despite only having 11 HP, getting that one done here. But Prodi can finish them off if they can find them. Heretic with the op 2 is on the other side of the site. Prodigy's gonna jump on top of the truck, and Tidal will pick up that one. That's now match point here. Tidal's up 15-8.
Yeah, you know, I liked what I was seeing with the pick coming into the A site over there from mid, from connector, but you know, the B defense holds in the end, and UV1 are up against match point from Tidal. They are up against elimination from the tournament right here. They need to pull out something very special. Let's see if the 5 AKs can get it done, and they're going to split wide open on the map here. Everybody going into their separate spots, trying to find those picks.
Once again, trying to see if someone came at that exact timing. It does happen quite frequently if they are rushing it, so to avoid any smoke. Meanwhile, push towards this smoke, see if the of course isn't Alice 2 as well. Into Revelite. Goldie starting to walk back. They will meet up with Fancy here. Fancy gets the first of them and then takes out Revelite. The aggressive play from Tidal has just set UV1 uncomfortable all match long. Really not for them. Moving on over towards the Sight as Devil has made their way. They're jumping up and down. They get the spray to get them down, but Heretic and Jam did also take a couple members. So that leaves Devil now by themselves with this AK, and it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, it's one and done for the UV1 boys tonight. And it started off so well. It seemed like they were maybe just better individual players than Tidal, but it seemed like Tidal just had the better strategy on the day.
Yeah, Tidal, a little bit of controlled chaos, sort of living up to their name, I have to say. It was just kind of an encroaching wave coming in towards the UV1 players, and yeah, just managed to overwhelm them. You know, I was really impressed with Tidal, but UV1, as you say, you know, very impressive stuff in the first half, especially from some of those key players with the spray downs. And it's just that T side that needs to be tightened up a little bit, I think, and you're looking at and Tidal. I saw somebody in the chat say that this is a very strong team. You know, very strong contender with some pedigree. So you know, taking out these teams for UV1, not out of the realm of possibility whatsoever. But in this case, Tidal were the more organized and better team on the day.
Yeah, unfortunate on that one. Well, that does unfortunately end our stream for the day. Well, I was really hoping to get like at least like 3. That and know what? Honestly, like this is a good team. We've obviously seen them play before. They also played over a Wednesday night, which we was not able to cast. But hopefully they go back to the drawing board. Mirage is an important map, I think, to be good on. So hopefully they can kind of get back to the drawing board, see what they did wrong on the T side, because their CT side wasn't half bad. Like obviously they lost the half by 1 round, but they started off super well. They just needed to kind of clean up a little bit there because they certainly have the ability to be a really strong team. They just you know, we're all growing, just like I'm growing with learning how to follow grenades and shooting stuff, right? So it's all stuff we're gonna hopefully keep getting better as UV1 keeps going forward. So that'll end the day. Of course, as always, we're gonna go to Revelite's newest album that he just dropped 3 days ago. We'll end the stream on that. So thank you once again for joining me, Wes. Do follow Wes at WJ Rambo on Twitter and everything, right? Pretty much.
Yep, Twitter and Instagram and TikTok if you want to see me sing some sea shanties.
Yeah, and you do. Trust me, you do. I'm also at Jonny Esports on everything. Thanks for new followers to shout out today. Egglet with the follow earlier today. Thank you very much for that. And that'll end it for today, folks. So we'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow, actually. In fact,
That's right.
Yeah, because they will be playing at, let me just bring it up my calendar. The UV1 boys will be playing their ESEA match at 8 Eastern time, I believe. So tune in for that. And we'll hopefully see another W for the UV1 boys. See you next time, everybody.
I woke up today with the sun shining through the single window inside my bedroom, and I feel a way, a thing I can't explain. It's like a reason for me to just escape. But goodbyes, they remind me of the pink skies. They remind me of the good times that never last. And your love, the one that I work so hard for, the one I always say I wanna hear more, disappeared. Like the feelings once here, like the 3 words that I love to hear, disappear. Never ever ever better, but this is just what I need. Everywhere I go, everybody look down on me. Always take my chances, I would never go to sleep. I don't wanna close my eyes cause I'm scared of my dreams. I hate to admit it, but I'm just so fucking tired of everyone telling me what I should do with my life. I have my own problems, all these mountains I've climbed, just for stupid reasons, just to keep my fucking pride. I've had enough, I need better things to do than just drugs. I need a love in my life, just the one, or maybe they've gone. But what I've become, I'm not proud. If I could, baby, I would do it all again. One more try, baby, I'll become a better man. Take my hand, baby, through the depths of hell we'll go. One last time, surely through the worst we'll make it snow. There's a reason why we die, there's a reason why we cry. All these thoughts of suicide, they run my mind. There's a reason why she left, but the worst it isn't yet. Yeah, I'm filled with regrets, just hear me out. Never ever better, but this is just what I need. Everywhere I go, everybody look down on me. Always take my chances, I would never go to sleep. I don't wanna close my eyes cause I'm scared of my dreams. I hate to admit it, but I'm just so fucking tired of everyone telling me what I should do with my life. I have my own problems, all these mountains I've climbed, just for stupid reasons, just to keep my fucking pride. It's been some time since I felt like I'm at home. Stress levels mixed with the drugs and the alcohol. If I can't walk or run, then you know that I'll crawl. If you forgot about me, then you don't know me, no. Cocaine diet, first telling me I should stop. Mama worry about me, worry about the pills I pop. Rage building in me, I just wanna be on top. Tired of losing, of being the afterthought. There's a reason why we die, there's a reason why we cry. All these thoughts of suicide, they run my mind. There's a reason why she left, but the worst it isn't yet. Yeah, I'm filled with regrets, just hear me out. Never ever better, but this is just what I need. Everywhere I go, everybody look down on me. Always take my chances, I would never go to sleep. I don't wanna close my eyes cause I'm scared of my dreams. I hate to admit it, but I'm just so fucking tired of everyone telling me what I should do with my life. I have my own problems, all these mountains I've climbed, just for stupid reasons, just to keep my fucking pride.